right? For me, I'm more of a reactionary thing apart from God, and that's real fear-based for me. If you haven't looked at some of our other videos, and I will in the future get into this, man, we're going to talk about fear, unpacking that. Like another guy that I've listened to recently, Jamie Winship, he says, we're either operating out of two places, love or fear. Love or fear. Sit with that. Man. Whew. When I first became a believer, I had no idea that I was as fearful as I am. It was so hidden, and presented in such a unfamiliar way to me. Fear to me back in the day was like, I'm not scared of anything. I'll jump off that and bungee jump and skydive, and I don't care about snakes and surface level stuff, man. Because what Jamie Winship says is true for me, and I bet it is for you too if you spend some time with it. I'm either operating out of fear or love. And I think there's a third one in there, which is probably part of fear, which is indifference. Right? I think we can fall asleep because of the satanic lullaby in the West. The slow drip of doing, the slow drip of opportunity, the fast drip of comparison, social media, the dragon of man. And so you must fight for intimacy with God in today's West. You must, we get to create and sacrifice space to be in relationship, to wake up to and recognize and walk in the truth. Where I'm operating out of love and where I'm operating out of fear. Man, Jesus, would you help me learn to reject the fear, the self, the sin, right? And I can't do that on my own, right? And walking with Jesus is hard. So this scripture, what we'll talk about, what we do talk about, man, where God has me in the ministry, but in my life and in relationship, I stand at the door and knock. I had no idea that was to me the believer, but that has been my experience. He is always standing at the door knocking. The doors he's knocking on more times than not for me are locked from the inside, brothers. But because of the volume of the world, because of my selfish self-centeredness apart from God, yes, still as a believer, I'm selfish and self-centered. Newsflash, so are you. None of us become believers and then arrive anywhere. And I think if we're honest, and we need to be honest with the world out there, that we are very imperfect, and don't just say it, but own it. Just because I became a believer doesn't mean that I've got it all together. Quite the opposite. It means that God will introduce me and show me and help me become aware of when I don't have it all together. And then I have a choice.